taking the boys?
To Canada.
To Canada? What are we doing in Canada, Moo?
We're gonna pick up a sap tape.
A sap? Yes. Yes. News to us.
That's way cheaper than our own.
That's way cheaper. We're cutting through Canada to get to New York.
Why do we need to go to New York?
To get the RO.
No, it's a sap tape.
The manager has spoken.
The current operational status of the Blue Water Bridge as conditions
Definitely buy a board.
broadcast will be updated. November 1st, 2024.
Well, this is where the boys get cavity searched. Me and Gail are going to go on.
And $4 U.S. funds
What is this?
Good.
That guy's for sure Canadian. Did you hear the accent?
Hey.
Hey.
Top of the morning to you, eh?
Be speeding on the bridge. I don't know what the speed limit is because it's not posted, but
It says 70.
yeah, it's not 70. I'll guarantee that. Watch out for this back truck deal too.
Are you recording this one, Mama?
I've been recording you two fools.
Restricted.
Eh?
So, we're going to Canada.
You see the bridge? Look out your window.
Wow!
This is the Nexus fast
Look
pass.
out! Look out your window.
Uh-huh. There's a Coast Guard ship right there. That blue one with the red line.
There you go, Moo.
Is that New York?
No, this is Canada on this side.
Canada's above the United States.
Blue Water Bridge east for half a mile.
And east. That's a good
Welcome to
point.
Canada.
Don't look out, don't look out.
Maybe
They say.
Oh, it's not.
30. 30 or 50 kilometers per hour. Better get used to looking at kilometers.
Well, they let us in. Let's see if they let us out.
Look how many people are trying to get out of Canada. How many people are trying to get into Canada.
Alright guys, only in Canada at McDonald's. I'm not gonna lie, maple leaf on the flag, maple breakfast sandwiches. Kind of getting a little jealous of Canada. Not gonna lie, Dom. Maple everything.
51st state.
51st state. Nice. What we got going on over here?
Put the coat on. Say hi to Daddy.
Hi.
So, what's everyone's view of Canada been?
Right, but worse.
Pretty much. Well,
Abigail has to poop again.
It's a knockoff of
yeah,
America.
this has been we're getting a lot of progress made on this trip with these two things in the back here.
It's a knockoff America here. They have Canada's best value in. They have a Rona, which is a Lowe's. The only thing that's weird is their Home Depot. It's very orange.
It's like generally orange.
Yeah, it's bright orange. Like it's not like the off-colored orange like America is. Odd.
There's guys down there working.
There
Just
it
hanging
is.
over the side of the bridge.
Holy crap, there is. They're literally
They're
walking.
just hanging out.
Whoa.
So this over here is the work of the to the unit. That goes
Okay. Okay. Yep.
And you'll find out what hooks down.
Okay.
Otherwise, we'll
Okay.
but just remember, that's the one that goes next to this unit right here.
Goes to the pump.
No hose goes to the pump.
Goes to the RO. Yep.
Yeah, but the whole
Hose goes-
diagram's in there.
Perfect.
In that little book I told you. Got the whole. You read something there, you go, holy shit.
Wow. Might be overloaded.
You know,
This looks so warm there. Puppy,
There you go. Oh. Alright, let's pivot. Smash. Yep. There you go. Alright, so now we have to be
Mama, a ball.
Yeah, we're gonna do it like this. I do want to do what you were saying.
Yep.
See what I'm saying? Double that up, so that should be about perfect. Once this get it tipped, then I can kind of come in and do it. Nice and easy. Alright, hang on 1 second.
Hate to break it to you, there's no good way to do this.
I know.
See if you can hold the
blanket.
The blanket.
You tip it down a little bit. Up. Oh, keep it straight though.
Easier said than done.
A little bit more. Alright, good. Alright. One, two, three.
Alright, we gotta just push ours now a little bit because we're off the blanket. There we go.
Got it?
Yeah, we're on here too, so.
Slide it down.
I'm gonna go into this one.
No, do it because it'll protect those switches. See what I'm saying? Dang it. I don't know if we want to rub it in there. If we got another blanket.
Do we have one we can put in between?
Oh, that's in.
Yeah, that ain't
Then
good.
the next one can come in head first.
Yep.
This
Alright, I like that. Just slide that blanket out. You should be able to use it. My butt hanging out.
I kept it covered. Donkey.
It's an adventure.
Do this one backwards.
Come right towards me, Dave. Yep.
Set it out. Yep.
We use a lot of wire. It's wired so.
Is the
This stuff here is extra.
okay?
I use it to clean.
The pans or
Yeah. One down tank
okay?
over there.
Oh, stainless steel pan cleaner.
Yeah. There.
Okay.
Dave,
Got that.
into that corner.
Because we have readings, that's what the tailgate house is for. This is where this is walking pool.
Oh, I'm jealous. I want one of these.
So we need a barrel, we just pop it on there. Steve takes that for me and brings it in. I got 3 more barrels I got to bring in. We'll have enough to get us right through until probably March next year.
Okay, and you're doing all retail basically now at this
Yeah.
point? Okay.
That's the only way to make any money on this deal. You can't tell your husband, don't sell this stuff, don't go bulk selling this stuff.
No, he likes collecting. And that's okay.
You can't make ends meet financially unless you retail stuff.
Yep.
But the retail, I know that's another pain in the ass. It's another level of the process. This one in here is the one that we start collar. It's a water jacket canner, and we heat it up to the 180 degrees electric. First we get the pump. We go on the barrels, and it's all done by vacuum, and it works great. So we pump around the barrel right into the unit here, fill it up. It holds 18 gallons. And you just turn it on and walk away.
It's
A
nice.
couple hours later,
Yeah.
should be at 180. So then we decide what are we going to do, quarts, pints, or whatever, and we bring the stuff in and fill up quarts and pints, and we got a rack out there, we throw in the rack, and then we
Yeah, you guys had quite a collection of different bottles and everything out there.
Yeah, that was crazy. I did.
People love it though. You know, it's nice to see something different. It's nice to have the little gift
I
containers.
wanted to do. They come to my store as a opportunity to buy other things, and we'll walk up and show you some stuff.
Yeah.
There's some other things besides just syrup.
How long have you guys been doing maple syrup, making sugar?
I've been screwing around back in the 70s with the kids at 4-H and all that stuff. But that's the backyard deal, and then from there we get a used evaporator.
And before you know it, a beast is born.
Yeah, and finally we got a used evaporator from a fellow who passed away. We used that for quite a while. So, and then we went to I sold that one. That was a pretty good sized unit. And I sold a smaller unit, a 2x6 with a steam away on it, liter, and ran that. This here, some of the products I make and some we don't.
Okay.
Murley out of Annika makes the mustard, he makes that hot sauce, he makes the barbecue sauce, the frickin' barbecue sausage balls. The confection sugar I make, maple cream I did make. We have maple cream, then we have cinnamon, and then we have raspberry. So there's 3 of those. Fudge, we take real maple syrup down to my friend down in Syracuse. He runs a candy shop, and he makes all kinds of fudge. And he makes fudge with real maple syrup. Seems to sell very well. When I was doing the bourbon barrel, I found out that bourbon barrel, they take the old barrels, this company out of Pennsylvania, and they cut them up in chunks. So if you guys are barbecuing, they throw a couple of chunks of that bourbon saturated piece of wood, and it gets off that bourbon.
That bourbon flavor.
Yeah, yeah. So we have we got 2 barrels out there. We are fermenting or making the bourbon. Let's see how they go. Bourbon barrel aged maple syrup. So we sell the 200 milliliters and the 375s, and we sold all of the 200s. So we had open house for the banking session 2 weekends there, 2 maple weekends. Those bottles there, it's got the dog on it, the leaf on it, that's the Bernice. That's my first one, that was Ruby. And everybody always has some kind of a sugar shack or a horse and team, we don't even use them anymore. So I said, so I have a maple leaf with a dog head into it. So something different.
I like that.
The only other thing I got different, probably the only one that's doing this, you see, got the pouches up there?
Yeah.
Yep, I have what they call a pouch filler. So we throw the hose in the tank, turn it on, and hit the button. 6 seconds I can fill the pouch up. I can fill a pouch as fast as you can put caps on. So that was I read about it, and I know Cornell did some research, but the problem they were trying to, how do you fill the pouches? How do you know you've got 8 points? Well, the thing's all regulated, so 8.5 ounces go into it. So then the other one I got from Mike Farrell up in Lake Placid, he's boiling, let's boiling, making apple cider syrup. And those bottles on the left, way on the left, those are apple cider syrup. That's actually apple cider boiled down to the same, it's actually 67 on a brick instead of 66. So it's a little darker, and it has a little, it's got an apple flavor. It doesn't have that sweetness like we are accustomed to, but I have an outlet with an apple grower. You know, he has a U-Picket and got a store, so we take them up there and they seem to sell something different. Of course, we have the coffee. We have the K-Cups, and then we have the regular coffee. That comes through the association. Delima makes that for the association for all the members, and you buy it from the headquarters and then mark it up. Same thing with the tea. There's black tea and herbal tea. I think there's only 2 boxes left of that. Like I said, we had an open house here, and we went through all this stuff. And I had all kinds of nuts. And this one is gone. And this is
Dave's dreaded worst nemesis
I
there.
probably want to have that on the way.
Oh.
It's individual packages in there. So it's a maple.
I assume we got it.
I got stuff there.
Oh, look at those.
Individually packaged.
One for the wife and one for the child.
Oh, goodness, thank you.
That is crystal coated. And I don't make that, to be honest with you. My friend makes that.
Well, here you go. I'm gonna buy this.
It's crystal coated.
I'm gonna buy this off you.
Okay. What's that one?
15. But you're good.
We're good.
So that's crystal coated. So when you bite through that crystal, then you feel the nice soft.
Yep.
That's good shit.
Yeah.
He makes some good stuff. I shouldn't say that.
You're getting us hooked on something.
Well,
Is it Merle or?
he makes some good stuff.
Oh yeah.
And for what I sell, what the hell am I goddamn game machine for? I first got paid $2 for the machine. It said,
Yeah.
two run. I had all the.
I'm selling mine. I've tried doing it and I can't get it's something to do with our invert sugars and our syrup and our sugar bush.
Do you get white spots on yours?
I get white spots, and it's just hard to make in general. It just won't. It's the invert sugar's not right.
So I said, okay, do that. And Murray's got the newer one.
You can buy it cheaper
He's
than you
got
can
the-
make it.
He got the water jacket thing, you know, so he's
I
got
know.
like 2 spigots.
Yeah.
He's got a hell of an operation.
Yeah. Yep. And they can drop ship it and get it to you. Yeah, that's the route I'm going to.
Yeah, I did the pencil. I went the other route, and then, yeah, we made some. And,
Yeah.
But what would happen with that, it wasn't crystal coated, and then we put it on a stand.
Yep.
And if it stayed there more than 30 days, 40 days, it would get soft.
Yeah.
Start to squeeze down. Then the people say, hey, it's not really candy.
It's
So
natural
then I have to
something, yeah.
replace it. So when I got done, I said, I don't think it was worth that bullshit.
No.
So
Yeah.
if it's in your blood and you like to do it, do
Yeah.
it.
Yep.
It's I loved it. We're down here with a guy. We got some beer in the refrigerator there. And we had some beers after all collected, because everything came in, and we everything went through a water meter. From the water meter, we tested to see what the sugar content, and there was a book. And we would write the numbers in, how many gallons was brought in, so we knew exactly what was going on. But I said, you know what? You can have it. Do what's wrong with it.
Appreciate it.
But the instructions are all there.
Cool.
Maybe your wife will do it. Nice
Thank
meeting
you.
you.
I appreciate you so much.
Not a problem.
Thank
You
you.
guys came out and got it, really.
Yeah. This worked
I
out.
got- Well, I've been sitting on it for 2 seasons.
Well, Carl's the only reason I found out about it, so this whole thing we owe him.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah,
It worked. He only lives 30 minutes from me or something like that, he was saying.
Wiles?
No, Nylon, the RO bucket. He has those little RO bucket kits.
Oh, yeah. It's amazing.
Yeah, it's just small world like that. And he's like, hey, go over here. And then he's friends with someone you're real close to. I forget what was his name, Mike? I don't know. It's in my
Oh,
text.
Mike Spicer.
Yeah, he's like, tell him you know me and maybe you'll get a deal. I was like, he already gave me a deal. So
Yeah, that one there, I paid 18 for it, man.
18,000.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I used it 4 seasons.
Yeah.
And
4
that's it.
seasons you used it?
Yeah, that was it. And it sat here for 2 seasons, and we kept the right liquid in the right pH.
Yeah,
and
and
kept
cycling.
keep cycling.
Yep.
And I just had him on power just when you told me you want to get it up and get her going. So
Yeah.
I had John come in, he hit the switch, pump, whatever, so there you go.
Perfect.
Coil up. So it's 40 amp. It's on a 40 amp service. Other than that, yeah, you shouldn't have any problem. You hit the button on that thing, and all of a sudden there's a glass tube. So you screw
Yep.
the top. So
The flow meters there.
yeah. And you watch it. 2's full, seconds full, boom. Okay,
Off and running.
off and running.
Cool.
Baby.
Yeah.
It is awesome.
Thank you again. Honestly.
Enjoy yourself.
Appreciate it.
I will send that receipt.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
I'll
Yep.
get it. No problem.
Oh, beautiful place. This
Yeah.
is something we dream of.
We had
He's a bird hunter. So if you get it, this wood's held vacuum until we pull the first out.
But he is
got
pecky,
him
so
then?
watch your
So I
hand.
can get back up there with him. Probably Linda
Tell
will.
your story. What? Oh, I don't know if I can.
I got it. Right.
My puller's on the bench over there.
Yes, he's got a different. I think he had to use the belt.
It's not wet. It's not too wet.
When his little crest goes down, I think he's like getting aggressive.
Oh, look at him. Where's your bed?
See?
It's so long.
You get the prettiest color.
Nice
Oh, my.
Right?
Guys, get that.
Keep him as long as you want.
Why has he been jumping on you?
Well, he gets hit with drops.
Oh,
You have a
I
left
can't understand. Translator won't work, so I don't know what he's saying.
I know.
So he'll follow you guys all the way up into the woods?
He just did. He followed him all the way down. He had to come back down
He goes
and walk him
maybe
down.
100 yards past that old building up there. Then
Watch
he'll go
your
down
fingers.
just before the curve right here. He stops.
Abigail.
Hey, it is bursting out here.
And then just watch your face too. He said, I'm gonna pet you. Oh, he's grousing up.
I think it's just because of
Oh, you're gonna pet David?
Hi. Hi.
Oh, he's feisty. I want if you stick your legs out, he'll come to you and put your legs straight out. Maybe he'll sit on your legs. Nope, not like that. You gotta be slow and steady. Hi. He's ready, he'll come around. Just gotta be patient with him.